Hello there. There's one thing that most people want, but almost just can't do, and that's lose weight. Because a lot of people will be like, calorie deficit, starve yourself, or weird food diets, or keto diets, just not, just certain fitness. Now, you do want to be active, you do want to do a lot of things, work out your arms, work out. Uh, I mean, as well, you can do some cardio. You don't have to. You still walk around. So depending on how much you walk a day, you won't really need to do all that much cardio. But I found a way. I created this one myself. I think I haven't. I never saw it online. I just found that it worked best. Okay, what I kept people kept telling me to do was cut down on my um all of my portions, eat healthier. Now this is mostly for people who can't afford um greens and all of that stuff. Like when it comes to my family, because we don't have all that much money for groceries, what we do is we stock up on things like meat, like giant things of meat that we cut up and freeze, or things like pasta, which we do get garden variety pasta too, and things like that. So we make things like spaghetti and tacos, a lot of that stuff, which isn't exactly best for your digestion system. But I found a way to work around that. I mean, yes, you can probably buy canned goods. We have some canned goods, and I'll eat green beans, But what I do is this isn't exactly starving yourself, where you just barely eat at all. What I've done is I have gone down on my portion sizes, which is a good thing. And then what I'll do is most days I will probably skip either breakfast or lunch, and you that make you a bit more hungry throughout the day. Um, but once you get to dinner, you will be pretty hungry, but not enough to like impair you in any way. It's not going to be like if you did a calorie deficit where you're just starving. All right. So and then what you do is you don't go like really big on the portion sizes. You can go just slightly more than you would for regular lunch, like when you cut down. And then what you want to do is you want to keep doing that and make sure you exercise too, because that's like I said before, exercise. Since I do things that are bad on my digestion system, I of course do cardio, and I work on my forearms, biceps, triceps. I mean, just for proof. Hold on. And yeah, so and then if you do that for a couple of weeks, which shouldn't be too hard, you're not going to be that starving or anything like that. But once you get to around the 2 week mark, you want to stock up on things like carbs and calories, as well as some electrolytes, like different minerals as well. I get some of that from the food I already eat, but it's best like I get things like that are like bready, or some that has some sugars. I'm not getting like straight out. I will have some junk food, but on a healthy level. I'll get like at school we had a lot of we went had like cinnamon rolls, for example. I had for breakfast I had like 4 or 5 of those. But what I did after that was I skipped lunch for that day and then just did dinner. And you still get all of those carbs and proteins at once, but if you still need to make sure to cut back a bit. I mean, you don't have to necessarily skip lunch, but just eat a bit less. That'll save you in the long run, because you don't want to fill up too much on them. But what I think is, if you're probably gonna be hungry enough, but it's best to stock up on one meal rather than all three, because that'll add up too much. But and what you want to do is you want to do that for the next 2 to 3 days and then repeat. That's what I do. I do mostly walking for cardio, but I do a lot of other things. I'm probably gonna start doing jump ropes as well soon. But you can even go on a light jog. It's fine. If you don't like cardio, it's fine. I mean, walking is something you do every day. You're at least doing some cardio each day for the most part. But, and this is something that's not going to be too hard on you stomach wise. And I found that throughout this course, I've lost 4 pounds so far in the past 2 to 4 weeks. But that's pretty good for that amount of time. And I found that I'm not as hungry at lunchtime as I used to be, which is something good. Like, for instance, I usually, like a week ago, I was at like 210, and usually I'm around the 205 range, but like, I was at 210, and that was like, when I first started, I mean, I had already slimmed down a lot, but I think one reason why it was up that much is because I've also been gaining muscle as well. But even though I've still gaining more muscle, it seems I'm losing less fat. Because this morning I went on the scale and it was 201, and I so far in my weight journey, which I was 230 pounds to begin with, which is a lot. I still haven't really gone down. I've hit a plateau, and I think I'm gonna overcome that now that I've been doing this. So, and no one told me this. I just found it out on my own because I tried different apps, and of course, I didn't want to have to pay any of that. So I had to find what worked best for me. Now, when it comes to you, what is your favorite? What is your favorite? Is it manageable like this one is, or is it like calorie deficit, which is very hard on you? Let me know. Bye.